A day in modern China starts with digital, starts on cloud. Your home is connected through cloud. You wash clothes, do sports, protect your home on cloud. Your travel is guarded by cloud and your destination is ready for you on cloud. Healthcare is revamped by cloud, protecting you and your family. China is transforming into a digital country. Our digital life and work are rooted in cloud. It's everywhere. Boundless and limitless China with cloud. Let's extend your success with Amazon Web Services in China.
Hello everyone, I'm Ken Shen, the General Manager of Global Accounts and the Partner Ecosystem at AWS China. Welcome to join this session. Today, we will introduce how to leverage AWS China's resources to empower your digital business in China. And meanwhile, we will also share some customer references about their business success together with AWS China. First of all, I'd like to introduce the journey of AWS China in the past 8 years. AWS has been operating its business in China since 2013. As evidenced by the timeline on the slides, we are relentlessly investing and expanding our infrastructure and businesses. Highlighting a few key milestones, we officially opened the AWS China Beijing region in 2016 and the AWS China Ningxia region in 2017. In 2018, we established an AI lab in Shanghai to keep up with the rapid development of AR in China. In 2019, we launched AWS Asia Pacific region in Hong Kong and established 2 IoT labs in Taipei and Shenzhen. In 2020, we launched AWS Marketplace in China, operated by NWCD. We also announced our first renewable energy project in Shandong province. In 2021, the third available zone launched at AWS Beijing region, operated by CNET. We also announced the second phase of Ningxia region, operated by NWCD, with 130 increased capacity compared to phase 1. China is the only country that AWS has 3 regions besides in the US. With these 3 AWS regions, customers could build up various solutions for their China users. Our China professional service and support teams are also able to provide services to our customers to better address their challenges and fulfill requirements. Meanwhile, we have thousands of AWS partners in China, from consulting partner to system integrator and independent software vendors, who are providing their solutions in the market. There are 3 reasons make AWS the best partner when global companies expanding into China. First of all, AWS is compliant with the evolving China regulations, which will mitigate the regulatory risk and make your investment safe. Secondly, AWS China region delivers the same level of services as in global regions to reduce your engineering costs and efforts. Third, AWS has an experienced team in China who will assist the customer through the lending process. Last but not least, our rich partner network in China will also help you to build your various solutions based on your requirement. We are committed to operational excellence that complies with all local laws and regulations. AWS collaborates with China partners who hold license for operating cloud services in China. These 2 local partners, CNET and NWCD, operate and provide AWS services to our customers, while AWS provides its industry-leading technology, guidance, and expertise to these 2 partners. Our solution is lauded by the regulators as a successful model of foreign cloud service providers in China. To deeper dive the business model, there are two regions in mainland China. They are AWS Beijing region, operated by CNET, and the Ningxia region, operated by NWCD. Both regions provide 3 available zones with sufficient capacity for customers' usage in China. These 2 operators manage AWS China account registration, billing, and invoice process, while AWS provides its technology, expertise to these operators to ensure it could provide the same user experience and SLA to customers in China. AWS, CNET, and NWCD together were committed to provide secure, flexible, and reliable cloud services with low cost to customers in order to innovate and scale their business in China. AWS core services include compute, container, serverless, storage, networking, data analytics, AI machine learning are all available in China region. In addition, we're accelerating service landing in China region. In 2021, we've launched more new services and features into the China region with 125% year-over-year growth rate. Network environment is critical for cloud-based solutions. AWS China region provides network technology while adopting worldwide standard. To be specific, within mainland China, customers can access AWS China region for high-speed internet connection. Meanwhile, multiple POPs in major cities can fulfill enterprise to establish DX from their corporate network. When customers want to have stable connection between AWS China regions and global regions, cross-border DX can be established via local telecom carriers. Afterwards, customers who plan to migrate their workloads from AWS global region can easily migrate the armies and the data to AWS China regions. Besides the network connection, I'd like to highlight our information security certificates attained to address most MNC's concern. In the past year, AWS China region have attained necessary certificates or reports to prove AWS China regions are operating with the highest security standard. The MLPS Level 3, ISO, PCI certificates are all available, and SOC reports are also there to enhance MNC customers' confidence in the long-term investment in China. Customer success not only rely on AWS China, but also our APM partners. We have the best and biggest partner network in the cloud market for both quantity and quality. The number of AWS partners in China is in thousands, and they are well-trained and certified to support customers' needs. They will help to plan, design, and implement your AWS resources and application development, plus continuous optimization for cost and performance after solutions launch. Now I'm going to summarize how AWS can assist our customer to expand their business into China. At the early stage, AWS team can provide expert opinion based on your business nature. AWS China has business development managers that are specialized by industry vertical, all the way from manufacturing, automotive, retail, healthcare, and more. In addition, AWS China can connect you with consulting firms and law firms when legal entity registration, taxation, or other issues are encountered. AWS Solution Architect and a professional service team can provide expert opinion for best design of the services and architecture. Those solution architects and professional service consultants are based in or close to the major business location. During the implementation phase, AWS offers programs to support cost-effective migrations and the deployment of solutions. For example, the POC credit helps customers to trial and conduct POCs in China region. The migration program offers the technical expertise, project management professionals, certified partners, as well as credit to reduce the risk. We are confident that AWS is the best cloud partner for global customer success in China. By selecting AWS China, customers can enjoy the world-leading technology and services, together with the domestic business and the technical support. Here are just a handful of global customers who have chosen AWS in China across various industries and sectors. We prepared a video that includes our MNC customers' success stories with AWS China.
借助亚马逊云科技提供的各种能力和服务，我们可以更快、更灵活地构建端到端的客户应用，为我们的车主提供一个更愉悦的体验。那么以下呢，是我们在个内的数字化应用中所用到的亚马逊云科技的服务啊。那么今天由于时间关系，在这里就不再展开。接下来我想简单回顾一下保时捷中国上云的历程。在2018年，我们的第一个亚马逊云科技的账号和 EC2 实力在北京区域建立，这也标志着我们开始加速的驶向云端，结束了以往以自建数据中心为主的这个模式。同时也是在这一年我们提出了 Cloud First 的战略。2019年，我们在中国成立了保时捷数字科技团队，加速本地的数字化应用开发。那么云平台的建设也随之进入了一个全面的快速发展的阶段。2020年，我们开始布局大数据平台和应用，落地了基于 EMR 的数据图。那么也正是因为云平台和基于云的工具链的建立，2020年突如其来的疫情并没有为我们的数字化开发工作带来太大的冲击。在这一过程中呢，其实我们非常感谢亚马逊云科技的中国团队给我们提供的大力支持，帮助我们从0到1的构建基于云的技术能力同时不断的优化在云上的技术架构。
在过去2年，我们非常快速的上线了各类的新的项目，同时我们也针对现有的一些系统进行了架构改造，更多的利用了 AWS 的原生的技术。例如我们的 CRM 系统就使用了 Amazon 的 DynamoDB 改善了可扩展性。那针对我们的 CDP， 我们使用了 Amazon Glue、Athena 等 Serverless 的架构来减少我们的成本。在最近的智能推荐引擎的开发中，我们也使用了 Amazon 的 CDMaker 作为我们的平台。那这边展示了我们在 AWS 中国使用了大量的服务，那其中包括了如数据分析、机数据学习、容器等大量的 AWS 的托管服务。那在阿迪达斯本身，我们始终鼓励自己的具体团队去探索新的服务、新的功能能够带来的优化提升。在此我也非常感谢 AWS 产品近年来在中国的加速落地。接下来我举2个项目的例子。那首先是我们今年上线的新一代的电商平台。相比于我们原先过度的依赖供应商的运营模式，新一代的电商平台完全按照我们阿迪达斯在中国的真实的业务需求进行开发和运营。由于这一模式上的本质的改变，那我们拥有了更加灵活的自主权，能够快速的应对业务的需求和进行快速的迭代。在过去需要几个月才能完成的变更，现在我们可以加速到短短几周的时间发版。另外，基于 AWS 开发的平台也因为运营模式的改变和大量的使用 PaaS 的服务，能够为我们节省了每年上百万的 IT 的开销。在刚刚过去的618的促销中，我们也非常快速的将服务器的扩展到3倍以上，以应对大规模用户并发所带来的流量。这一切都让我们的客户能够获得更好的购物体验。
We realize that there's a lot of benefit to moving our data centers more to the cloud, right? Not only from a cost savings perspective, but efficiencies that we can leverage, but also, some of the aspects of security, right? There's 5 layers of encryption within Amazon Web Services. there's also the ability for us to recover data much quicker in a much more efficient manner. So the Thermo Fisher Cloud also helps collect data that we can leverage to ensure that we provide IoT capabilities for a lot of our instruments. And that's something that's going to be very useful as we look forward to the lab of the future.
In addition to providing cloud services, does Amazon Web Services help Thermo Fisher in other ways?
Yes, I think, especially in our industry, there's a lot more education that's required. A lot of our customers have very sensitive data. So the inclination to go to the cloud is always a key question that we get asked. So we partner very closely with Amazon Web Services to ensure that we can educate the public in terms of the level of security that's involved in leveraging the cloud, as well as the benefits that companies and our customers can recognize.
西门的家居电器呢，在产品智能化升级的同时，也在不遗余力地去打造开放的这个创新的生态系统。所以显而易见呢，这一切呢都离不开我们技术的赋能。如何充分并且智慧地利用云和大数据的技术呢，为我们的产品赋能，为客户创造极致的这样一个智能生活的体验，这肯定是我们一个必须的选项。新组的 Scenario 这个智能家居系统在云端的应用中借助了我们 AWS 非常多的云服务的赋能，通过我们的 IoT 物联网服务规则引擎等一系列的 AWS 云服务的一个支持，所以我们的这个 Scenario 的智能系统能够快速可靠的扩展到数十亿量级的这样的智能家居设备，迅速的处理数万亿条的消息，同时可以轻松的将任意数量的家居设备连接到云端。我想这些服务不仅是我们现在为我们中国的家庭提供的智能家居产品服务的一个基础，同时也是我们未来通过大数据电商技术不断的优化我们智能家居体验的一个重要的支撑。我们期待的充分的结合AWS 这样科技的优势，以及我们在家居电器的行业优势，实现新的家居智能家居电器的突破，并保持在行业的一个引领。
现在有很多种类的数据，实时数据流数据包括像日志数据不同的这种时效性要求，不同的安全性要求，这个实际上是对我们的云计算产生了很多的这种要求。我们实际上在亚马逊云科技里面已经应用到了很多这种云计算技术，比如说像Lambda 这种函数计算做事件响应的，它就可以实时的对这种数据做一些及时的响应。包括我们的一些像 DynamoDB 它是属于高性能的非结构化的这种存储，对于车辆数据的处理也是非常有帮助的。
施耐德电器我们目前有好几个内部的一个大的应用平台，那这些平台呢，除了传统的 ERP 的平台是扔在我们老的那个 ECC 的平台上，我们新的业务的平台，我们现在已经逐步往我们的 Cloud-based Container 这样的平台上转。可能有不同的业务的，包括销售的，我们供应链的不同的这种平台，但是整体的技术呢，都是架在云端的这个 Container 的平台上。那在这张图上大家可以看到，整个的平台我们差不多从19年开始做这个 Container 平台，现在逐步的把我们的一些平台呢完善，逐步的一些应用呢开始往上搬迁，然后呢新的应用基本上都是在部署在这种平台的架构上。那这些其实也给我们带来了非常多的一些好处。那整体呢，我们的现在的我们的应用的稳定性、可用性，然后我们的系统的安全，然后我们的那个资源的复用上有非常大的一些进步。同时呢，用的这些 container 层呢，我们的用 platform 的这种 base 的应用架构呢，也可以相当于是我们的应用开发可以节省时间，很多的地方的应用的技术呢不必重复去开发。然后呢，可以互相利用。同时呢，我们在这个架构上也会按照模块化，然后按照业务功能能力、技术功能能力去这样的分解整个的一个架构，最终做出了我们的基本上的以平台化为 fundamental 的一个 IT 的一个新的应用架构。
Appreciate your participation in AWS China session at AWS reInvent 2021. Please feel free to reach me by sending me an email to establish the connection. Hope to see you soon in the AWS China customer community. Thank you for watching and see you next year